So, Conscious Lee came out of thin air after days of being scrutinized to say he's sorry to a bunch of people for his take on Brick Lady. And I want to give it a listen because I'm a fair man. I'm someone who enjoys when people say, you know what? I was wrong a little bit. So let's see what he has to say.
Apologize for being defensive and not being brutally honest and acknowledging two things from the jump. Yes, Ro lied about how she was hit and what happened when she was hit.
That's all I needed. But we only 10 seconds in, but there's a minute and 30. I was proud of you for them 10 seconds. I have a feeling you might screw this up.
But she was, in fact, hit. At this point, I can acknowledge, however,
she was hit because the police say on camera she hit first. You was so close, y'all. You was so close, my boy. But you know what? You still got some time to make it right.
Way bigger than Ro, and that this particular issue was being used to drive division and conflict in the black community, especially amongst men and women. And
because of you.
That's what I'm taking responsibility for. I apologize for how my initial egotistical response contributed into this proxy gender war that's going on, that's literally hurting the camaraderie and unity in our community amongst black men and black women.
You know what? I'm liking it. I'm liking this apology. Because if you remember, don't pay attention to his recent videos. Pay attention to when the Brick Lady story first happened. Buddy was having the time of his life talking down on men for not wanting to help a stranger in the middle of the street.
It's not the goal or the purpose, and I apologize for that. Peep game. I was linking to what I can't stand what content creators do. When you experience backlash against
you mean what you did?
Show audience, you can't act like everybody in the audience are ops, because in fact, they show audience, and you can't act like the backlash is just merely illegitimate.
You
gotta
did
have some
that.
integrity and be reflective about what's going on right now.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, y'all, that it took me a couple of days to really get off my defensive bucket to really think about what's happening. Not only did I let a lot of y'all down, I let myself down as well. I make content to elevate our community, not diminish our community. I make content to edify our community, not reduce our community. And I acknowledge that the last video I've made, specifically when it comes to Ro being charged, was doing the opposite of what I want.
But what about them videos from months ago? What about the videos from months ago, my boy? Black women hit with a brick by man for not giving a phone number causes mixed reviews. Hold on, what you got to say in this little bit?
Also know that a lot of the individuals that say they are against something, they're against people being sassy, they're against people being zesty, are trying to equate a woman touching somebody's face like this to being hit with a brick.
Oh, so you fanning the flames of the conversation, my boy. But you know what? Your apology, I'm still rocking with it a little bit. You know, I could poke a couple holes in it. But you know what? You on the path to redemption, my boy. I ain't too mad at it. I'm proud of you. I'm proud you understand. Now, as people in your camp would put it, it's time for you to do the work. Now, you must do the work necessary to make yourself out to be a conscious individual. And the only way you could do that in this scenario is to shut your fucking mouth and wait for more information to come out. That's all you gotta do. That's all you need to ever do. And if you just do that, maybe, just maybe, you could be conscious.
Moving forward, I'll be less reactionary when it comes to hearing stories on social media and more mission-driven with how I respond.
No. Fuck your mission. Fuck your mission. What you need to do is just wait. Because I understand there's stories that triculate on social media, and they are important in when it regards to gaining social credibility. I understand. But it is importante that you not make yourself look stupid for months on end. I've done it before. You clearly keep doing it. You have not allowed yourself the credibility to just shut up and wait. You somehow take it all to this last video. No, these people have been on your ass about this brick situation for months, partner. For months. But you know what? On the apology scale, I'm going to go ahead and give you a 6.2. Just a 6.2. I would. Actually, you know what? I'm going to give you a 4.8. It was decent, but I wish you would have been as loud and as vocal in your apology as you was for the massive amounts of disrespect that you gave to Celebrity D. Might I add, just for everybody who's unaware, If it wasn't for Celebrity D, Queen of Accountability, Dabney, whatever variety of names she has, do you realize none of us would be knowing about this shit? Just like none of us. Because this woman, maybe I'm wrong in the next thing I'm about to say, but as far as I'm aware, this is the only woman that was doing incredible, shut your mouth, that was doing incredible work about this. That was letting people know updates periodically, whether it be daily, whether it be weekly. There was a period of time where she wasn't saying a word about this and talking about other shit. And people would hound her and say, you got an update on the brick lady. And all she was saying, just hold up, just wait. It's coming. She'd give y'all phone recordings. She would do it all. While you motherfuckers was believing saline theories on TikTok, she was doing the actual work. And this clown was going above and beyond to disrespect her. And I ain't gonna say him because I don't know if he did it. His ilk, people he, follows and associates with on this social media, they was making fun of the black woman that made the article that spearheaded continuation of the conversation. So you know what? Nah, I ain't gonna do guilt by association. I'm gonna say it was other people. I ain't gonna say it was you.
Let me scratching my ass. TikTokers provide police information on Osmond false claims past alleged scams. During the investigation, detectives said they received call from Daphne Sutton, a mental health advocate and blogger on TikTok, who believed Osmond was conducting a scam because similar situation happened in Minneapolis in 2020. Daphne Sutton, the queen of accountability that literally made about 30, it's exaggeration. I say probably like 10 to 15 different Twitter videos about her calling Houston law enforcement and saying, hey, Ro, yeah, she's scamming.
You mad at somebody doing research, trying to inform people about something? Was it a little bit weird? You could argue. But Jesus Christ. All you gotta do in life is not be this loud and vocal. And remember, children, the apology needs to be as loud as the disrespect. It has to be.